Death penalty opponents are staging a vigil outside the prison in Walla Walla, Washington tonight.
In a few hours, convicted child killer Westley Allan Dodd is due to die by hanging. Dan Lothian has been following the proceedings and joins us now live with the latest. Dan?
Well, Mindy and Tom, there were several attempts to halt the execution of Westley Allan Dodd on grounds that it was cruel and unusual punishment, but several courts struck down those arguments. Now, in the end, Westley Allan Dodd will die in around 12:01, 1 minute after 12 o'clock. Officials are gearing up for the first execution in nearly 30 years. On the east side of Wing 6, Washington State Penitentiary in Walla Walla are perhaps the most chilling rooms in this prison. This is the death chamber. Freshly painted and prepared for the state's 74th execution, the hanging of 31-year-old Westley Allan Dodd. This is how the inmate convicted of killing 3 young boys wants to die.
People need to know it's the only thing that will stop me. It's necessary. It has to be done.
For weeks, the Washington State Department of Corrections has been using this capital punishment procedures handbook to ensure that Dodd's execution goes off without a hitch. They're making sure the rope, noose, Dodd's weight, and the distance he drops are in order with guidelines. Too much rope and Dodd could be decapitated. Too little rope and he could strangle to death.
We're prepared for it. In terms of the people that are on the operational side of things, the agency of Department of Corrections, we're prepared for the execution.
An execution witnessed by at least 14 people, most of them members of the media. 24 hours before he's scheduled to die, Dodd will be escorted up these steps from his cell in the intensive management unit. This is where Westley Allan Dodd will spend the last few hours of his life. Sleeping here, eating his last meal, just a few feet away from the gallows. We're at 1 minute past midnight. If there are no delays, Dodd will be placed over this trap door. If he can't stand on his own, he'll be strapped into a body brace, given a chance to speak some last words before a hood is slipped over his head, a noose around his neck, and the red button is pushed, releasing the trap door. Witnesses will only see a silhouette behind a drawn shade. A doctor will then descend these stairs, check Dodd's pulse, and give the final signal that the execution is complete.
I think there's anxiety on the part of lots of people. I can't think that anybody in the Department of Corrections would enjoy the process that we need to go through now. It's very stressful, it's anxiety-provoking, and yet people are, I think, supporting each other and are committed that they're going to see that the law is fulfilled as long as that remains the order of the court.